Hey YouTubers, just me, Chris, giving you a little update. I think this is my first update of the new year, 2011. So, yay! I think it's kind of late, but figured something to mention. Um, First things first, I want to discuss is why I've been gone for a while. Um, I've been kind of MIA for a while because my computer's messed up. For those of you that don't know, my mom's account, my mom's computer has four profiles on it. My profile, because and we all reason we all have four profiles or our own we have our own profiles. It's four of us, four profiles. Anyways, the reason why we have our own profiles because well, mom doesn't trust us with one another's profile thing. So we got our own username and a password. Anyways, when I click on when I click on Internet Explorer, for some reason all of a sudden internet takes forever to load. Excuse me. What I'm saying was internet takes forever to load. So I haven't been able to check my mail, my Yahoo, or anything. However, because I have a MacBook computer, one of my new obtainments, I'm able to check my Yahoo. But the problem is that at school, with it being school, and I mean, think logically with me, ladies and gentlemen. They blocked YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, you know, the essential websites. I can still check my Yahoo, but I don't have too many people chatting on there, except one or two friends, but or more. And that's if they're even online. But that's besides the point. What I'm trying to get at is, and that's the reason why I've been missing in action. Um, really hasn't been much progress. You guys really haven't missed really anything. Um, I doubt I've lost. Well, actually, that's not what I meant. I doubt I've gained any weight. Although it's hard to tell, I'm not really sure. I currently weigh 193. I'm not sure if that was my default weight from the beginning or not. We'll have to figure that out later. And I'm not even sure if 193 is my actual current weight, because actually that's how much I weighed the other day, because my family members don't know that I have a scale in the house. So, and trust me, if they find out that I have a scale, they're going to start getting ideas. So, it's one of the things I'm trying to keep secret, at least until I'm ready to tell them myself. Speaking of secrets, which I'm going to get to in just a minute, actually quite a few stuff to discuss. Um, uh, the other thing is, my mind went blank. Um, I'm gonna have to start doing uploading videos as couplings, which means I'm probably gonna have to upload videos instead of like singularly. Like I was kind of hoping to go for a schedule routine with my, my updates, because normally if my internet was working fine, I'd be able to give you guys at least. I should be able to give you guys a video at least once a week, which basically was somewhat of what I was doing, give or take, maybe even two a week or so, or every few days. But because the internet thing's been on the fritz, so I don't know what I don't know what to do about it, and I don't know when or how I'm gonna get it fixed. I'm gonna have to wait until someone fixes it. I'm not a computer guru myself, even though I know the most about technology in the whole household. I'm like, I'm crazy about technology, but surprisingly on this subject, I really don't know much about. Another thing I'm trying to work on is trying to get a Wi-Fi signal in the house, and that way I can freely do my hobby without having to watch over my shoulder because the computer's in my mom's room. My mom's bed is right smack dab right there in the room. And I don't have to tell you guys, my mom's on to me. She's on to me. She's been on to me ever since I started doing this. She's been on to me since I've been looking at girls, and I mean, y'all can draw the conclusion. Um, Not that it's anything urgent or serious at the moment, but if it goes on for too long, it might become something serious. Although I kind of been doing this thing for like the past 2, 3 years, and I haven't been caught since. So either I'm doing really good or I'm just having a really long ass lucky streak. Either way. But what else am I trying to get to? Oh yes. Um, Other stuff I'm trying to figure out doing is request videos. Um, did I or did I not already mention that I uploaded a video already? I'm not sure if I did, but in case I haven't already mentioned it, I uploaded a video not too long ago that was X-rated. Um, Promptly got removed by YouTube. It was actually uploaded by accident. I was trying to upload a different request video, but my computer was acting on the fritz at the time. It was one of the few times I actually was on my account, and the upload actually went well. Not to mention the internet bandwidth or frequency, whatever you want to call it. The fact is, the internet was working fine. Anyways, at least for a little bit, well enough to where I could upload a video. Apparently, otherwise I would have never uploaded. But yeah, it's been removed. I'm gonna have to find some other way to give you guys X-rated videos. Because I got a hunch a few of you may actually be wanting those kind of videos and probably wanted those from the get-go. I'm going to have to figure out some kind of way of how I'm going to distribute them to you or show them to you. Obviously, if I do, or when I do, because hopefully I will, I mean, be able to find some method, some way. They won't be on YouTube. I'll probably have to, like, I don't know, something like make my own website or Fantasy Feeder. I have a Fantasy Feeder account, but every time I try to upload something on there, I can do photos on there, but when it comes to videos, it just never works well for me. It takes forever to load, and then when it does actually load, it says it was an error, all kinds of wackadoo crap. Nevertheless, I'm gonna keep on trying, and who knows, I may actually get lucky. But and speaking of luck, still no girlfriend. Still no girlfriend. Still no nothing. Call me crazy, but in some cases, I actually kind of wish I was gay. I mean, between being scrutinized and disliked and so on and so forth, being if I was gay, and having a regular girl who just, my other interests like FA and whatnot, or gaining, it really wouldn't matter to me. I mean, to be honest, no one knows about my secrets other than you guys, and people already dislike me. I don't talk much at school and all that other stuff. I mean, all you guys got to do is look on the news. I mean, you guys done seen the stuff that goes down. Of course, with that being said, it's kind of weird that I would say I would rather be gay, considering all those streaks of gay suicides. But I guess it wouldn't matter to me because I really don't give a damn. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have been at times suicidal in the past, but not because of people bullying me. Just simply because I just don't want to live in a world that's so fucking hateful. It's disgusting to me. I mean, we're supposed to be all about diversity, which is what we are. We're diverse. Which brings me to another topic I want to bring up. Um, And I'm actually in a lucky streak today because and this video may actually be a little bit extended because, well, obviously it is because it's not currently past the 10-minute mark. I know this because I'm keeping track of my minute videos. One more thing I do. Random weird OCD kind of situations I'm in. You guys seen the weight video? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I'm rambling so doggone fast I can't even keep track of my own thoughts. Um, what was I talking about? Um, yeah, um, it's supposed to be so diverse, and we're not. Um, one, I'm gonna share a few secrets with you guys. Ever since I was little, I always thought perhaps maybe I should have been a girl. I'm gonna let you guys let that sink in for a bit. May come off as shocking and whatnot. Although, with you guys being like me, at least in one way or another, I can imagine. Uh, Probably not too much of a shock. Um, Ever since I was born, I was pretty much raised around all females. I think I've mentioned this kind of, my origin pretty thoroughly in the other video. I think in one or two other videos before. I'm not sure. Um, but anyways, just to keep up with speed, been raised around all females mostly my young life, and females. That was it. I I'm an only son, raised with only two other sisters, one that's older than me and another that's younger than me. I grew up playing with Barbie dolls, playing with my sister's toys. Wasn't exactly much room for me to have my own, and by the time I actually did get my own, I was in those 8, 9, 10 year phases. And at that time, you're kind of all into the Pokemon action figures and Batman toys and whatnot. Don't get me wrong, I'm still crazy about that stuff, surprisingly, but you get the idea. In addition, it also brings up my origin with FA, or Fat Admire situation, and that is because nearly all of the females in my family are overweight. So that's one of the base ground origins. I mean, believe I'm not sure where, but I think somewhere at my grandmother's house, I actually have a baby photo of myself dressed in female's clothing. Why is this? Simply because, actually, for one, and I remember one photo of my aunt, and I actually remember one occasion where my aunt Charlotte, actually dressed me up in girls' clothing. I'm not sure if that's actually the photo I'm talking about or a completely different situation. I remember it happening several times, so. And whether it actually is several times or not, I don't know. My mind is kind of, you know, I'm a little crazy. Not insane, like mentally disturbed insane, but a little cuckoo. Of course, this day and age, who isn't? Especially if you're still, especially if you're a Republican. Didn't. That's supposed to be a joke, but crappy joke it was. One thing I will not be getting a career in is being a comedian. Of course, I wouldn't be a comedian anyways. I'm a reflex kind of comedian. I usually tend to be funny when I'm not actually trying to be. Of course, that time I actually was trying, so there you go. Uh, Anyways, another thing I wanted to touch down on, well, along with that is the revelation that I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm gay or if I'm like straight. I don't really know. Um, I have sent a message, and I may actually be having a new little associate friend to talk to. So I'll be sorting things out, trying to figure out. And I mean, I think I mentioned this before to you guys. I'm. This is all a test drive to see whether or not how far I'm into it, how far I'm not. Of course, the problem is I don't know how far I'll actually know if I'm into it because I'm so concerned about how, in the process of me doing these experiments with my, experimenting, that everyone else will already outcast me or label me as the actual thing when I have yet to discover for myself. Although I'm pretty sure I am a FA. That much I am pretty sure. And because it kind of intertwines with me kind of feeling like I should have been a female, yeah. I mean, my childhood kind of came around with the whole, cartoons that involved weight gain, fat infomercials. I mean, you name it, I basically watched it recorded. You know. um, Funny thing is, there have been a few occasions where I actually have been mistaken as a female, which is interesting. Um, even amongst some of my family members, there was one time I was wearing my grandmother's wig, and she actually said that I actually looked like a girl. So, I mean, sometimes I think I look feminine, and other days I don't. Although one thing that I do believe that is feminine is like my lower body, my legs, the way my legs stand, and the way you know just my legs look. They have a feminine feel to it. They well not feel like you know what I mean. They look feminine. Of course, I myself am a little overly feminine. Not enough to where you could probably label me as gay, but feminine enough to where could see if you actually could believe that I actually was if I actually told someone I was. Um, then there's the aspect well, I haven't spoken to them recently, but my uncles who are like the one group of people that would never accept me, whether I was just regularly gay, if I was a cross dresser, or if I wanted to change genders, which actually has crossed my mind a few times, and it's one of the main things I'm kind of babbling in my head. I know it would be weird for me to. I know for some people it would be weird to see me as a female. Although there has been a few people that actually have said that would look attractive as a female. None that I know in public, though. Obviously, I'm gonna say that would be a real shocker there. But I spoke to one of my uncles one time, and he has the revelation that people become gay or any other variation, or just people that are different are that way by choice. Obviously, that is bullshit. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't be sitting here having this discussion, would I? And I'm pretty sure you guys can draw the same conclusion as I can. I mean, I told you guys how I've been raised. I was pretty much built, I was led up to become gay. The only thing preventing me from cutting the barriers entirely, to completely just cutting it all out, is religion. My family members raised me to be deeply Christian, and I don't mean like Christian as in like you know that mainstream kind of like Christian. I don't mean like the like Hillsong band Christian. I mean like Baptist aggressive Christian. These are the kind of people that have church for like 3 hours on end. I mean, if they, I grew up in those kind of churches, the ones that be like 3 hours long. The kids can't behave. They can't sit freaking still because it's taking too damn long. They got Bible study, which they hope never ends because it's the only actual fun part of it. Um, these are the ones that are knocking on your door saying, have you accepted Jesus Christ? And they know full well that both you and the visitor, you know, you go to the same church, and to top it all off, they're the first ones to say you're going to hell, which on average wouldn't phase me. But then again, because I don't know, I guess you could say brainwashed maybe. I mean, I imagine a few of you probably would say that just because I've been brought up to believe that. And one thing that I'm afraid of is, what if I discover that I am gay? Am I to deny who I am? I mean, if I don't be gay, that that would be not being me. I'd be lying to myself, lying to everyone around me. And then, I mean, if I do go gay, assuming that I was gay, and this is again, this is just an example, although it could turn into the real thing. I don't know. It's yet to be determined. Um, would I actually burn in hell? I mean, I believe that because I was kind of raised this way. I mean, I just think it would be weird. What if God's image is everyone collectively? Gays, lesbians, transvestites, everyone. And they are all God's image. I mean, it's not like it's a man-made creational kind of thing. I mean, sure, the transgender thing that kind of goes on. That's a surgical based situation, but the whole aspect of being feminine on a baseline of DNA, it's it's possible. In fact, it's a most case scenario. I mean, that's usually the case. I mean, there's very few people that actually just go gay. Of course, Um, I'm not entirely sure if it's even possible for someone to just randomly just, because they haven't been able to get a lot of people, or, things ain't going well being straight, so they go gay. Is that even possible? I mean, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But for my case, what I'm saying is that usually people that are gay, they're not gay by choice. They are who they are. And I just wanted to touch stones on that. Um, I will be doing a body video because I don't want it to be all all talking and no showing. Um, Let me know your comments about this subject though. Um, yeah, uh, comment, subscribe, and if you got any requests, just fire away. For the moment though, try to keep them in the range of YouTube YouTube friendly, because until I find a website that can do R-rated, you and I are both fucked. But again, hopefully things will work well with Fantasy Feeder. In a few days, I'm gonna give it a try. I can't right now because my computer on the fritz, and my mom all of a sudden decides to become highly territorial. So I don't think me getting on the computer is gonna happen anytime soon. And if it does, it'll be by the stroke of luck. Of course, I've been getting pretty damn lucky lately, so I just might get lucky again. Anyways, see ya. That was a delayed goodbye, but this is seriously goodbye. See ya.